Hi there, welcome to your prosperity life. Have you ever wondered if there's more to the teachings of Jesus than what we've been told? What if I told you that hidden within those ancient words lies a secret path to unlocking your full potential, a path that has been obscured for centuries, known only to a select few? This is not just another religious narrative, it's a guide to transforming your life by awakening the Christ consciousness within you. The journey begins with understanding the profound connection between your body and spirit, particularly through the activation of your pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye. This small yet powerful gland holds the key to your spiritual enlightenment, allowing you to access higher realms of consciousness and experience the world in a completely new way. Imagine having the clarity and wisdom to make decisions that propel you forward, closer to your true purpose. This is the promise of the secret teachings of Jesus, a promise that, when understood and applied, can lead to profound changes in your life. Curious? You should be. It's not about blind faith or following dogma. It's about discovering the truth within you and using it to transform your reality. So, are you ready to activate your pineal gland and step into the fullness of who you are? If so, watch until the end, because what you're about to learn could change your life. But before we start, I invite you to subscribe to our channel and feel free to share your opinion in the comments below. Throughout history, ancient teachings have always had a way of hiding profound wisdom in plain sight. This sacred knowledge was often veiled in parables, symbols, and texts, accessible only to those who could see beyond the surface. It's as if the universe has encoded these secrets, waiting for those with the right frequency to decode them. Take, for instance, the parables of Jesus. On the surface, they seem like simple stories, but beneath lies a treasure trove of spiritual truths. When one learns to read between the lines, the teachings begin to resonate on a deeper level, elevating one's frequency and aligning them with a higher vibration of consciousness. In these sacred texts, you'll often find that the most powerful teachings are not handed to you directly. They require effort and intention to uncover. This is similar to how the pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye, is not something you can simply activate overnight. It's a journey, one that requires dedication, meditation, and a lifestyle that supports spiritual growth. Just like the ancient sages who concealed their wisdom, the pineal gland holds the key to unlocking your inner consciousness, but it demands your commitment to elevate your energy and vibration. Now, imagine walking through life with this secret knowledge in your back pocket. The understanding that there is more to existence than what meets the eye transforms your daily experiences. It's like living in a world where others see black and white, but you see in vibrant colors. The same way ancient teachings were safeguarded, this wisdom protects and guides you, offering clarity in moments of uncertainty. As you begin to tap into this concealed knowledge, you're not just learning, you're evolving, stepping into a state of abundance and gratitude that naturally attracts more of the same. And this journey, while deeply personal, is just the beginning of something far greater. When people hear the phrase "Christ is in you," it often sparks a deeper contemplation about what it truly means. It's easy to think of Christ as an external figure, someone to be worshipped outside of ourselves. However, the real teaching points inward, suggesting that the temple of God is not in some distant place, but within your very being. This concept of Christ consciousness invites you to embark on an internal spiritual journey where you begin to understand that divinity resides within, waiting to be awakened. It's a realization that shifts your perspective from seeking outside validation to nurturing your inner light. This inward journey is much like tending to a garden. Just as a gardener cultivates the soil, plants seeds, and nurtures them with care, you must do the same with your spirit. Meditation, mindfulness, and intentional living become the tools that help you cultivate this Christ consciousness. As you nourish your mind and body with positivity, visualization, and gratitude, you begin to elevate your frequency, aligning more closely with the divine energy within. Over time, this practice leads to a profound shift in your consciousness as you start to experience life through the lens of abundance and spiritual awareness. Imagine for a moment living your daily life with the awareness that you carry the essence of Christ within you. This understanding transforms mundane tasks into sacred rituals, where every action is imbued with intention and higher purpose. The act of simply breathing becomes a reminder of the divine energy that flows through you. This is not just a concept, it's a lived experience that, once realized, brings about a deep sense of peace and empowerment. As you continue to explore this inner temple, you'll find that the journey towards Christ consciousness is one of the most transformative paths you can take, leading you towards a state of enlightenment and spiritual fulfillment. The pineal gland, often shrouded in mystery and myth, holds a significant place in many spiritual traditions as the seat of higher consciousness. When we talk about activating this tiny pine cone-shaped gland, we're not just discussing a physical process, but a profound spiritual awakening. The pineal gland, or third eye, is said to be the gateway to Christ consciousness, a state where one's awareness transcends the ordinary and touches the divine. This activation isn't something that happens by chance. It requires a deliberate effort to preserve and elevate the spinal brain fluid known as Christos within the human body. This fluid, in essence, is the carrier of this sacred energy, and when it is elevated, it leads to a higher state of consciousness. This process of activation is akin to charging a battery. Just as a battery stores energy to power devices, the Christos fluid, when preserved and consciously elevated through practices like meditation, visualization, and proper breathing, powers the pineal gland. As this fluid rises through the spinal cord, it charges the pineal gland, triggering a cascade of spiritual experiences that elevate one's vibration and energy. It's a journey that demands patience, commitment, and a deep understanding of one's inner workings. By focusing your intention on this practice, you essentially switch on a higher frequency within your being, connecting you to a more profound level of consciousness. Imagine this activation as the key to unlocking a door that leads to limitless possibilities. Once the pineal gland is fully activated, you begin to experience the world in a completely different way. Colors appear more vibrant, sounds become more harmonious, and your perception of reality shifts to a higher plane. This isn't just a fleeting experience, it's a sustained state of being where you operate at an elevated frequency, attracting positivity, abundance, and a deeper sense of purpose. The activation of the pineal gland is not just about spiritual enlightenment, it's about transforming your entire life experience, aligning you with the energy of the universe and the Christ consciousness within. The sacred oil, often symbolized in various spiritual traditions, is believed to embark on a profound journey within the human body. Originating in the brain, this oil descends to the sacral plexus, the base of the spine, and then must rise back up through the spinal cord. This journey is not merely physical, but represents the path to spiritual enlightenment. The rising of this oil, known as Christos, mirrors the ascent of consciousness, guiding one from the base instincts towards higher spiritual awareness. It's a process that requires intentional practices, such as meditation and deep breathing, to ensure the oil rises, symbolizing one's spiritual progress. Think of this journey as a spiritual pilgrimage within your own body. Just as a pilgrim faces challenges and growth along the way, the oil's ascent requires dedication and discipline. As it moves upward, it purifies and energizes the chakras, elevating one's vibration and frequency. This internal pilgrimage ultimately leads to a state of higher consciousness, where one's intentions align with the divine purpose. Through this process, individuals find themselves not just spiritually awakened, but transformed, experiencing life through a more enlightened lens. This sacred journey is comparable to climbing a mountain. Each step upward, each practice that supports the oil's rise, brings you closer to the summit of spiritual enlightenment. The view from the top, where the oil reaches the brain again, offers a perspective that's rich with understanding and clarity. It's in this elevated state that one can truly experience the fullness of Christ consciousness, seeing the world not just as it is, but as it could be, filled with positivity, abundance, and profound spiritual connection. The journey of the sacred oil within the human body interestingly parallels the legend of Santa Claus. Just as Santa is said to descend through the chimney to deliver gifts, the Christos oil descends through the spinal cord to bring gifts of consciousness. This symbolism highlights the deeper meaning behind seemingly simple stories, showing how ancient traditions used familiar images to convey profound spiritual truths. The pineal gland, often likened to the chimney, is where this oil returns, igniting the higher mind with wisdom and spiritual insight. Consider how this comparison brings a new light to the holiday tradition. Santa Claus, often viewed as a figure of generosity, also represents the gift of higher consciousness that we all have the potential to receive. When the Christos oil reaches the pineal gland, it's like receiving a present that awakens your deepest spiritual faculties. This process isn't just a myth, it's a real internal journey that, when completed, allows you to tap into a frequency of gratitude, positivity, and abundance. In this light, Santa Claus is more than a symbol of holiday cheer. He embodies the transformative power of the sacred oil as it returns to the pineal gland. Each year, as the story of Santa Claus is told, it serves as a reminder of the gifts of consciousness and enlightenment that are within reach. Just as children eagerly await their gifts, we too can anticipate the spiritual gifts that come with the elevation of our own energy and vibration, culminating in the activation of the pineal gland. As the sacred oil ascends through the spinal cord, it undergoes a transformation that mirrors our own spiritual journey. Once elevated, this oil increases its vibrational frequency, leading to the activation of higher consciousness. This process is a form of ascension, where the physical and spiritual aspects of oneself become aligned, allowing for a deeper connection with the divine. It's as if the oil, once dormant, becomes energized, catalyzing a profound shift in one's perception and experience of the world. This transformation can be likened to a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. Just as the caterpillar must undergo a complete metamorphosis, so too must we allow the sacred oil to rise and transform us. Through practices like meditation and focused intention, we support this process, enabling the oil to reach its full potential within us. The result is a heightened state of consciousness where one's vibration is elevated, attracting positive energy and experiences. Ultimately, this ascension is not just about spiritual enlightenment, but about living a life that reflects this higher consciousness. When the oil is fully activated, you begin to see the world differently, with a clarity and understanding that transcends ordinary perception. It's in this state of elevated vibration that one truly experiences abundance, positivity, and a deep sense of gratitude for the journey itself. The elevation and preservation of the sacred oil within the body aren't just mystical concepts, they are deeply connected to our everyday choices. To successfully raise this vital fluid and achieve spiritual transformation, one must cultivate a lifestyle that supports this process. This includes regular meditation, proper breathing techniques, and a diet that nourishes the body without weighing it down. Every choice you make, from the food you eat to the thoughts you entertain, contributes to the overall energy and vibration that either helps or hinders the oil's ascent. Consider your daily routine as a foundation for spiritual growth. Just as a gardener carefully selects the right soil and water to ensure plants thrive, you must be mindful of the environment you create within your body and mind. Meditation, for instance, acts as a tool to quiet the mind, allowing the oil to rise unhindered. A balanced diet, rich in fresh whole foods, supports the body's natural energy flow, making it easier for the oil to elevate. These lifestyle choices, though seemingly small, have a cumulative effect on your spiritual journey, helping you maintain a higher frequency of consciousness. When these practices are integrated into daily life, they don't just support the ascent of the sacred oil, they transform your entire being. The discipline of making conscious choices creates a ripple effect, elevating not only your own vibration, but also influencing the energy of those around you. This holistic approach to living is key to sustaining the higher states of consciousness that come with spiritual awakening. By aligning your lifestyle with the principles of elevation and preservation, you set the stage for ongoing growth, abundance, and spiritual enlightenment. The journey of the sacred oil ultimately culminates in the activation of the third eye, or pineal gland, often referred to as the throne of God within. This small gland, located in the center of the brain, has long been associated with heightened spiritual awareness and the awakening of Christ consciousness. When the oil reaches this point, it's like lighting a divine spark within, illuminating the mind with higher knowledge and deeper understanding. This activation is not just a physical phenomenon, but a profound spiritual experience that connects you to the infinite consciousness of the universe. The third eye is more than just a mystical concept. It's a powerful tool for perceiving the world beyond the ordinary. Once activated, it allows you to see the unseen, to perceive the subtle energies that influence our lives every day. This heightened perception brings clarity and insight, enabling you to navigate life with a greater sense of purpose and direction. The activation of the third eye is a pivotal moment in one's spiritual journey, marking the transition from mere awareness to true understanding of the divine nature within. As this process unfolds, it's important to remember that the third eye's awakening is both a gift and a responsibility. It opens up new realms of consciousness where your thoughts and intentions become even more powerful. In this state of Christ consciousness, every action you take resonates with the energy of the universe, amplifying your ability to manifest positivity, abundance, and spiritual growth. The third eye serves as the gateway to this higher state of being, guiding you on a path that leads to deeper wisdom and ultimate spiritual fulfillment. The process of elevating the sacred oil and activating the pineal gland leads to a profound transformation that touches every aspect of your being. This journey of spiritual renewal isn't just about reaching a higher state of consciousness, it's about becoming a new version of yourself, one that is more aligned with the divine energy of the universe. As this oil ascends, it purifies and renews, bringing about a change that is both physiological and spiritual. The result is an enlightenment that permeates your entire life, influencing your thoughts, actions, and the energy you bring into the world. Imagine this renewal as a rebirth, where the old patterns and limitations fall away, making room for a new way of living. This transformation is akin to shedding an old skin, allowing the true self to emerge, radiant and free. With each step in this journey, you elevate your vibration, aligning more closely with the universal energy of abundance and positivity. This isn't just a temporary state of enlightenment, it's a lasting change that redefines who you are and how you interact with the world around you. In this state of spiritual enlightenment, you begin to see life through a different lens. Everything takes on a new meaning, and you find a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. The challenges that once seemed insurmountable now become opportunities for growth, and every experience is seen as part of the divine plan for your evolution. This renewal is the culmination of the sacred oil's journey, bringing you to a place of inner peace, wisdom, and connection with the higher consciousness that resides within. It's the final step in a process that leads to true spiritual freedom and a life filled with abundance, gratitude, and joy. As you've just learned, the journey to activating your pineal gland and awakening Christ consciousness is one of the most transformative experiences you can embark on. But knowledge alone isn't enough. Action is what truly brings change. So, I ask you, what steps are you willing to take to elevate your consciousness and live in alignment with the divine energy that flows through you? Will you start with meditation, make healthier choices, or perhaps begin by simply setting a clear intention for your spiritual growth? Remember, each small step you take is a part of a much larger transformation, leading you closer to the abundant, purposeful life you're meant to live. Don't let this knowledge fade into the background. Apply it, live it, and watch as your reality begins to shift in ways you never imagined. The power to change your life is in your hands, and it all starts with a single decision to move forward on this path of spiritual enlightenment. Now, if you're ready to continue exploring these profound teachings and dive even deeper into the secrets of the universe, click on another video that appears here on the screen. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. This is just the beginning, and there's so much more to discover. Let's walk this path together towards a life filled with purpose, abundance, and spiritual fulfillment. Gratitude.